As the hot summer sun gives way to the crisp autumn leaves, the nation's best teams will begin their march towards Canton, Ohio, home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the birthplace of professional football.
Great. Indiana week. Let's go. Ready? Right.
From the promoters of the biggest sports events in the world comes the Game for Life National Youth Football Championship, the biggest youth football event ever created, and the event that once and for all settles the question of who is the true national champion.
Come on, guys. Y'all can still come back and do something. You gotta want it, all right? Can't come out here and play for you. Start having some fire in your eyes and start attacking the ball. Let's go.
The journey will begin with regional play in 10 cities, with 8 age divisions, weighted and unweighted. The nation's top teams will be selected for a coveted spot in each region. Teams will be selected based on their prowess and ability, as demonstrated in preseason showcase events, game film, and regular season play.
They run the ball well and they block well.
And that's the fundamentals of football. Getting the ball, and the funny thing is they're running the ball downhill. They're not throwing a bunch of sweeps and misdirections. They're playing downhill football, ISOs, power football, fullback dive.
The selection team will be led by former NFL General Manager Ray Farmer, former NFL scouts, and the nation's top high school scouts.
When you're really watching the game, for me, it's all about both being well coached, but the discipline of the kids. So you watch how they step, how they move. The play calls are what they are. You know, everybody's going to run something different. But it's the detail of how they operate and the process, I would tell you, is probably the biggest thing, the process.
Coach Dwayne, on behalf of the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy, the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and every other person in America that is waiting for the biggest youth football platform to be started so everybody has a chance to participate, no matter where you're from, no matter where you live, right? You can get to a regional and compete and claim, if you're really good, right, to be one of the best. And if you make it here, you certainly are. But on behalf of your program, coach, and all the things that we just said, right, I want to officially invite you to the Pro Football Hall of Fame Village, back, hopefully, if you make it, right, for the Game for Life National Youth Championship. And you guys are in, coach. You guys are in.
Awesome.
Here we go. Here we go.
My privilege to invite the Silver Spring Saints to be part of the Game for Life with the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
All right, thank you. We're honored. I want to thank the Hall of Fame, Curtis Covington. I want to thank all of the parents for making the sacrifices over the years to get us to this point.
From the Miami heat to the Texas dust, from the California breeze to the Ohio Valley, and from every football town up and down the winding East Coast, from the city to the suburbs, and from all the football country in between, will march the nation's best youth football teams. The teams that win their region will march on the road to Canton. The glorious football city features the Pro Football Hall of Fame that showcases and celebrates the legends of professional football. The best of the best, the athletes who have defined football greatness. Called the most inspirational place on earth, the $700 million Johnson Controls Pro Football Hall of Fame Village is now home to the Pro Football Academy that trains the nation's best from 3rd grade to the NFL. And now the Game for Life National Youth Football Championship, with its final championship game in Canton at Tom Benson Stadium, the site of the NFL's annual first preseason game, will provide the new home to youth football and provide the stage for the world's best youth football teams who are good enough to get noticed, tough enough to beat their regional foes, and talented enough to beat the nation's best in Canton. Along this road to Canton, every athlete receives the latest character development through the Game for Life program as they learn the values of the game from the wisdom of our Hall of Famers that will shape their lives. for every top team who receives the call to the hall. This road will challenge every team and young athlete, capture the breath of every coach and parent, but transform the lives of all. For the thousands of teams that dream of playing in Canton this December, let the road to Canton begin.